All right, everybody, welcome back again to Movie Talks and Chill. We your hosts. I'm Tony Serrato,
Now I'm Kevin Butler.
I'm Patrick Wall.
and Patrick's going to introduce his idea for this episode.
Oh, that's my intro?
Yes,
Okay.
when I say Patrick is going to.
So,
I
in our...
remember my first time.
Actually, a real quick side note on that.
It's not like
Now you brought it up. So when I texted you guys earlier and I said, Gavin, bring over one of the chairs, and you're like, I think
I was
Patrick.
still half the...
And so then I said, okay, Patrick, please bring over one of the black chairs. He comes in with all three black chairs on the table. I'm like, what's that? I thought you wanted the table and the chairs. That's why I said bring one black chair.
It's okay. He's pretty.
So I'm not. That's it. Now we're going to turn it over. Patrick, it's your intro now. It's happening now.
Oh, that act.
So in our last episode, Gavin just casually mentioned, he was on Amazon and it was recommending him movies to watch. And Gavin was like, stop knowing me, algorithm. You don't know. Wait, you do know me.
You don't know me.
And then that kind of just like sparked an idea in my head. Like, we all get these recommendations on all these streaming sites, and some of them are, spot on. Some of them, what the hell are you thinking, algorithm? So that prompted, like, we're all going to pull up a streaming service or two, and we're just going to go through the recommended videos on there, and let's just see how well it knows us.
Okay.
So, Tony, I see you have Tubi pulled up. Yeah.
Yep.
Which one do you have?
I got Tubi.
All right.
Now, for me, mind you,
I'll just start with Tubi, and then we can go from there.
I'm not logged into it, nor that have I ever been logged in. So this is just automatic recommendation. So I don't know if this is going to directly reflect it's just generalized recommendations. But I've got No Time to Die, James Bond film.
I like that movie. You're not a big Bond fan.
I never really have been. I mean, I don't mind them, but I was just like, I don't need them. Let's see it.
What I don't know what I watched last on my phone, but I've watched Tubi before, and the last thing I remember watching there was like Cockney Zombies. So I don't know what I watched on my dang phone that's like girl power movies, but
a lot of them.
mine is like The Sideline, Girl in the Basement, The Help, Girl Interrupted, Legally Blonde, Sideline 2, The Voyeurs. Ooh, Sydney Sweeney.
Oh, Girl in the Basement. Is that the one with Judd Nelson?
Yes.
So that's actually not a bad. That's based on a true story. That movie is about, and I watched it. It's really creepy. It's Judd Nelson
becomes imprisoned and abused by her father in the basement of their family home, forced to give birth and raise several children alone. Woo.
She's kept there for years, and none of the family knows. And so the father, Judd Nelson, is like this real hard ass dad, and he's got another daughter. He's got another kid, but this girl, he's always like on her, like she's about to turn 18, so she's getting ready to move out because he's like always on her, like, no, you can't leave. I said you're staying home. She sneaks out. She gets in trouble. Blah blah blah. So she's gonna turn 18. She's gonna leave. Well, anyway, the dad plots a way he asks her for her to help him move something into the basement. Well, he's been prepping this room, and he locks her in there, and he keeps her there, like I said, for years. It comes up, he basically makes it out as like she ran away, but he goes down there and sexually assaults her.
Oh.
And those are his kids that she's giving birth to, and she has to raise a family down there. And he goes down there, brings her food, but just like all the bare minimum stuff. And one of the kids gets really sick, and she convinces him to let them take it to the hospital because he's been raising them, like teaching them and stuff down there in the basement. And so they finally do, and then she tells the police. She gets out. She tells the police everything that happens, but it's based off a true story that I just messed up. Yeah, there's another movie I will say we could talk offline about it. But it's similar to that because I watched that one on Tubi, and then it popped up with another one that's actually a Lifetime movie, which, believe it or not, it was a drama Lifetime movie. It wasn't a Christmas movie.
The only way Tony will watch it.
Now off the top of my head, I can't think of the name of it, but it's called, I think it's called like The Escape, the Kara Robinson story or something, and that is a creepy movie. Now, Kara Robinson, again, based off a true story, she gets kidnapped by this guy. She's outside of her friend's house. They're gonna go to a party or something or go out of town, and a guy comes rolling up It looks normal. He's got these pamphlets like, "Hey, is your dad home?" And she's like, "No." She's like, "This is my house with my friends." Are her parents home? She's like, "No." And he's like, "Well, here, can you give this to him?" And then puts a gun to the bottom of her neck. And he's like, "Get in the car, get in the crate." The incredible thing about this movie, I'm not going to take too much time on this, but the incredible thing about this movie is if it's really, truly as true to the story as it is, everything she's watching, she's 15 years old. So he takes her back to her place, very methodical, or get out of the crate, don't scream, blah, blah, blah. But as a 15-year-old girl who gets kidnapped, she basically plays, it's like in her head, they always do these voiceovers. It's like, okay, escape. And then she plays it, what you think is actually happening, and then she gets killed. And it cuts to it, and it's like her plan is like, okay, that's not going to work. She's like, all right, just survive.
Okay.
And so she's like, each time she has an opportunity, she plays it out in her head, which you're watching as it's actually happening. And then it cuts back to her, and she's like, she realizes it's not the best thing to do, but she stays calm and she talks to the guy, and she's like, just trying to survive. And she's like, follow the rules, do this, do that, just do. He ends up raping her repeatedly. She's only with him for one day. She escapes the next day. But every time they always cut it out because it's a Lifetime, and you don't want to see that anyway. That's horrible. But it cuts to like them watching TV, and he's talking to her. But the incredible thing about it though is she pays attention to every single thing. She reads phone numbers. Like she sees on his calendar he's going to Disney World, and she sees the dates and where he's staying, and then she's like a doctor, card on his thing, and she memorized all the numbers. She finally escapes, gets out the next morning, gets to the police station, and she's like super calm about it. She's like, "Yeah, what you got to do is you got to do this." No, I think he's going to he lives here. She couldn't remember the apartment building. She asked the guys who were driving by that she got a ride from. She's like, "Please remember the apartment number," and then they were so caught off guard they didn't. But she's like, no, he had this and this and this. No, his doctor's number is like 555-338, da, 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 da. And so because of all the exact information she's able to give him, they pinpoint who he is, and they finally find him. But if you want a Lifetime movie that's kind of intense but interesting, I was like, for a Lifetime movie, I was actually very impressed with it. I was like, but I think it's called like The Girl Who Escaped, the Kara Robinson story or something. Anyway, sorry, side note, but
With it.
No, I like my movie night recommendations are literally all over the fucking place here. So I've got Precious, I, Tanya, The Hunger Games, Sausage Party, I Spit on Your Grave,
I like that one.
The Skin I Live In, which is Antonio Banderas, and I can't tell who this other lady is.
She had details that tells you.
Where is details?
The deets.
That's the trailer. Antonio Banderas, Anya,
Yeah, I like Lady Anya.
and that's really the only two I recognize in this movie.
Now, are you said on your movie night, or are you under
Yeah,
recommendation?
it's on my movie night.
I'm just in my recommended title.
So
Okay.
So past that, it goes Requiem for a Dream and then Kung Fu Hustle. What in the world?
Kung Fu Hustle is on Tubi?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think I might have you beat. So under mine, besides the James Bond one, it goes from the James Bond No Time to Kill to 2012 to King Arthur to Creed to Courage the Friendly Dog to Legally Blonde to Ice Age to Angry Birds to Everybody Hates Chris, Catching Fire, The Hunger Games movie, The Help, Jack Reacher, another Hunger Games, Tombstone, Scooby-Doo, The Heat, the one with
Oh yeah.
what's it, Melissa McCarthy,
And Sandra Bullock.
Yep.
Yeah. I like that.
The Outsiders, Creed 3 and Creed 2.
In that order.
Watch 3 and 4.
Two of the newer Star Trek and Star Trek Into Darkness, Predators, The Mask, Journey to Looney Tunes, Predator. I mean, it's all over the place.
All right.
Practical Magic.
So my first two are documentaries, and I don't know why it thinks I like to watch those because I don't. But then the next three movies are all from 1960. Chasing Rainbows, The Magnificent Gladiator, and The Invincible Gladiator. I've never watched a movie from... Oh, that's not true. I've watched a couple of movies from the 60s, but not recently. I don't know why it thinks I want to watch those.
I think now you have the opportunity trying to...
But then it goes to Most Wanted with Keenan Ivory Wayans and John Voight. And then another documentary. And then Broken Arrow, again. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 more movies from the 60s.
At least you didn't get all the Nightmare on Elm Street series.
Morocco, Girl of the Port, Follow the Leader, Dangerous Paradise, Rebel Gladiator. The 60s was just infatuated with ancient Rome at that.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
at least yours doesn't go from Donnie Brasco to the Water Boy.
Well, no,
Mine goes from Donnie Darko to Boys in the Hood.
And that's
I go
solid.
love.
Then Apocalypto.
I go from Harry Burrell presents Films of Love and War. It's a documentary. Once again, don't know why he thinks I want to watch that. To something called Human Hibachi 3.
Oh, it's great.
A man suffering from hyper-religiousity leads a cult of the devout followers to partake in the Last Supper, where sacrificed humans are the main course.
Mm.
Well,
And then the classic,
Was a sacrifice.
the classic Lawrence Brother film, Money Plane from 2021. That movie is so terrible.
hackers in there.
Yep. Which I've watched on Tubi, so it's just recommended to me again.
I got one that goes from The Murder, She Wrote, the old TV show with Jessica Lansbury, to Eurotrip, to then Sausage Party, to Dennis the Menace, to Dr. Insanity.
I got New Jack City, 12 Rounds, and Repetence.
Go Fish. Do you have any repetence?
Do you have any repetence?
Oh, man. Peter Rabbit, To the Rage, about a bear. This is great. I got the other Star Trek. Yeah, this is crazy. I want to go back to that. And this is under recommended.
Yeah, that's
Oh, mine goes from No Country for Old Men to My Little Pony.
Toy Soldiers to The Arrival, the original, to Hancock.
Which Toy Soldiers?
The one with Sean Astin.
Oh, okay. That's a good one.
Yeah,
One.
I like that movie, but I've already seen it like 3 times. Like, stop. Why is Tubi remembering my memories?
Because you don't remember half your memories.
That's very true.
So somebody's got to do it.
yeah.
Well, I could see Tubi doesn't really know me that. I mean, it does know my brain because my brain does get scattered like that. Like I will sit there and watch one thing and say, you know what? Let's put on another.
Yeah, I do have. So I moved on to crime. This seems a little bit more in sync. So movies we think you will like. Three Musketeers, but this is
The one with Kirk Cameron.
with no, it's
The one with Kirk Cameron, Charlie Sheen,
no, it's not Disney.
The Three Musketeers.
Oh, Kirk Cameron was in that?
Yeah. It's a really good movie. I like it.
I do not remember him being in it. How do I just get the videos without logging into my account on Prime?
Don't know.
This has Mads Mikkelsen in it, Ryan Stevenson, Orlando Bloom. Oh, she's not in here, not on the list, but I know her name. The girl from the Umbrella movies, Resident Evil,
Mila Jovovich.
Mila Jovovich.
How do you not remember her?
Because only thing popping in my head was Mila Kunis.
So I moved on to HBO Max, and I just want to. This one has me down a little bit better. So the first 3, Rick and Morty, yeah, solid.
Okay.
Schitt's Creek, really good. Love
Okay.
that show. And then something called Rooster. Never heard of the show, but it stars Steve Carell.
Oh, that's a new show out.
Starring Steve Carell,
Mhm.
this new comedy series focuses on the complicated relationship between a successful author and his daughter.
So he's basically like a ladies' man in this novel that he writes. And I think he's also like a professor.
Hmm.
And so like the kids like try to get him to act more like with the confidence of the guy that he writes. It's kind of Crazy Stupid Love without the Ryan Gosling character. He basically writes the Ryan Gosling character.
Oh, okay.
Good. Okay.
Trying to think because I don't really have access to anything else that I normally would have.
But after Rooster, 3 more: Euphoria, Ballerina, and Mummy. The Mummy with
The Mummy.
Brendan Fraser.
So I have The Most Dangerous Game, New York. I don't know if I've seen this or not. It's got Christoph Waltz in it though.
Oh, my next one is Prometheus, and arguably like the worst alien movie. I wasn't a big fan. I saw Romulus the other day, and that movie kicks ass.
Yeah, I like Romulus.
I kind of, it was a little bit late at night, and when I saw the alien human hybrid thing, I was like, that's wow. That's something Ridley Scott did to me.
Yes, yes, he did.
So I did go into the Plex one, the free Plex.
We still have access to Plex. We just
Yeah.
don't have access to our private server.
I got Dream Scenario. That's the one with I believe that's the one with Nicolas Cage. Yeah, where everybody starts dreaming about him. He's like a professor at a college, but everybody has all these, and he becomes like this world now. Everybody around the world is having dreams about him.
Cool.
And it's a weird movie. One battle after another with Leonardo DiCaprio. Goes to Saltburn, then to Roofman, then a Magnificent Doll into adulthood. And it goes from Dracula to JFK. Captain Fantastic to Caught Stealing.
Huh?
Yeah. And I'm going to, let's see here. I'm going to ask Gemini AI to tell me if it can tell me, hey, Gemini AI. Let's see here. Not ChatGPT, Gemini. This has been fun to use lately for me. Ask Gemini. Okay, you ready?
Go for it. All on Amazon. There's no like real recommended.
You keep talking. I was about to. Sorry. You ruined it. Now I got to add another one. All right, hang on. I'm not going to use the voice thing now, so you can talk.
Okay, he's gonna type it out. I'm back to Tubi, just looking at that movie night recommendations. First one is Clue.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
That's a good one. And
That's what I watched the other day too, randomly. I just put on Clue for no reason.
well, it's a good movie.
It is a good movie.
And then it jumps to 2012.
Clue to 2012.
And then The Sixth Day with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Ending movies.
Yeah.
It's searching the web.
And then San Andreas, that garbage rock movie.
Yeah.
And then King Arthur, the one with Charlie Hunnam. I've seen it. I like the way like he's like a criminal in the beginning, and then he actually becomes King Arthur.
Mhm.
But the fight, you've seen the movie?
Which one?
King Arthur with Charlie Hunnam.
I probably started to. I didn't finish it.
Well, I like their take on King Arthur's character because he's kind of like a swindler, a thief, and all that. But he was raised in a brothel, so he's now the muscle for the brothel.
That was right next to the fighting dojo.
Yeah. So he knows how to kick ass and take names. He's also Charlie Hunnam, so he's just jacked as shit. But the final fight at the end of that movie, that was so painful CGI.
Yeah.
That was disgusting. Like that killed the entire movie for me.
This thing is just giving me a bio of me from the podcast.
Uh-huh.
Now, it says, I said, what movies would Tony Serrato watch? Said, based on Tony Serrato's background as a giant movie nerd, indie film writer, director, and co-host of the Florida-based podcast Movie Talk with Chill, his watch list covers a massive electric spectrum. He loves diving deep into production details, history, and critiquing the craft while maintaining a great sense of humor. He would likely watch, and it goes to like stuff from the Sunscreen Film Festival. All right, so let me rephrase this now. Let's see here. Gemini AI. I'll answer what it would recommend for me to watch. What movies
All right, I'm trying this too.
would you recommend Serrato to watch?
So I asked, what movie should Patrick Wall watch? And Google Gemini said, I'm assuming Patrick Wall watch is either a slight typo for a specific movie show you're trying to remember, or you're asking what a person named Patrick, or perhaps you, should watch next.
Patrick watching the Royal Race? Would it be any Patrick at all? Is it just you?
Because I don't want to leave you staring at a blank screen, here's a breakdown of what you might be looking for, along with some top-tier recommendations depending on your vibe. Did you mean Patrick or a Wall movie?
Did you mean Or a walnut.
It's a banana taped to a wall.
If your name is Patrick, or you just want a killer watch list, you handpick
Patrick.
For pure adrenaline pump fun, Mad Max Fury Road, which I saw in theaters.
Okay.
For mind-bending mystery, Shutter Island, saw that in theaters. For something smart and gripping, Whiplash from 2014.
That's a great movie. I love that movie.
For a cozy or clever laugh, Knives Out. That's a
Yeah.
solid movie. Help me narrow it down, Patrick and/or Wall.
So mine said,
Patrick and
or Walt. So I rephrased, said, what movies would you recommend Tony Serrano to watch? Said to give you a great lineup of recommendations. Looked at the kind of stories that usually catch your eye, and an awesome electric mix of indie darlings, high concept thrillers, tech focused plots, and big screen nerd culture. Here are 4 standout films across those different vibes that you'll likely love if you haven't seen them yet. The high concept indie, Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Love that one.
I'm not going to get
That
into
was indie. That thing had a massive budget.
independent.
Oh, okay.
The tech thriller, Searching, 2018.
Never heard of it.
Seen that.
It says, since you enjoy computing and internet-based plot, this thriller is a masterclass in the genre. The entire movie takes place across computer screens, smartphones, and security cameras as a father desperately searches for his missing daughter. It is highly technical in its execution, fast-paced, and keeps you guessing the entire time without ever feeling like a gimmick. The classic sci-fi cut, Coherence.
Love that movie.
Yep. And the nostalgic blockbuster, Top Gun Maverick. Said, what direction would you like to explore next?
Aw.
Mine goes from Ghost Ship to something called Pandorum,
Oh, that's a good thriller.
Mm-hmm.
then goes to Lockout, the one that Wes Craven or John Carpenter. It was such a ripoff of Escape from New York. He took them to court and won over copyright. And then The Bank Job. It's Jason Statham, so I'm assuming there's a lot of guns and Cockney accents.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I'm going to ask it. I'm going to continue. Oh, no, not long.
Dark City and The 13th Floor. I do like both of those movies. Dark City is actually really good.
I don't think I've seen that in a long.
It gave me a few more. So
It's like the dystopian underground city, right?
Dark City?
Yeah.
It's I don't how much time do we have left? I don't know if I have enough time to describe this movie. This one, it's a weird one, but it's really good with Kiefer Sutherland.
yeah.
I remember it. I just can't remember the freaking plot.
I know it. It's on the tip of my head. It's like easy to explain, but not so easy
Yeah.
to explain.
So it's about a city in perpetual darkness, but it's kind of like it has to be told to you in the movie because you're not really thinking about it. And like until I think Kiefer Sutherland says, "And you ever notice how there's never any sun?" And you're like, "Oh yeah, that's just it." But it's about aliens who kidnap humans, and they're trying to reach the next level of their like consciousness or something like that. So they're doing constant experiments on humans. One of them links up with a human, and he starts becoming more and more and more aggressive. And then they find out the human, Adrian Brody, I think it is, that he starts getting alien powers. So he gets rid of all the. It's a messed up movie.
Okay.
I mean, not messed up, but I mean, you really got to pay attention.
Yeah.
Now, I asked this one to continue giving me more movies I would watch. And it's not bad, actually. It says The Mind-Bending Mystery, Ex Machina. Machina, whatever. The Smart Indie Sci-Fi Primer. I love that movie. I've told you guys about that many times. The digital era drama, The Social Network. And the high-stakes sci-fi adventure Interstellar, which I got to disagree with that one because I was not a fan of Interstellar.
I like that movie.
I know you do. I wasn't a fan of it. What do you want from me? I wasn't a fan. All right. Some people like Whoppers. Some people like Big Macs.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. This,
I prefer my chicken McNuggets.
one's flammable, one's charbroiled.
Yeah.
So then I go from Trick or Treat to Unhinged to Ben-Hur. Again, why does it want me to watch gladiator movies from the 60s?
Watch Ben-Hur, dude. It's good for you. I'm surprised you just didn't pull up a bunch of OnlyFans accounts for you.
Yeah, you can't get. Thankfully, you can't get that on social.
On the contrary,
On the
I beg to differ. Let's see here.
There's this movie called Flushed Away. What is it? Clean.
Oh, dude, that is awesome.
You ever seen Flushed Away?
No.
Hugh Jackman.
Well, it's Flushed Away.
I go from Flushed Away to Kung Fu Hustle. Like, I think I got my afternoon planned out. And if you haven't heard, look, can we just spend 5 minutes on Kung Fu Hustle? 'Cause that movie it's one of the best Kung Fu movies I've ever seen. It is just so off the wall. It's not like Kung Pao Enter the Fist.
Well, yeah, because that wasn't a real movie.
No, that was a real movie that he just superimposed himself onto.
Exactly.
I do remember switching to that movie real quick. Though apparently, there's a scene when he's going to jump off a cliff. He filmed this apparently in his backyard, but if you look down at the ravine that he's jumping into, like you could see the Titanic. Oh, but Kung Fu Hustle is an actual kung fu movie, and it kicks ass. Like I don't
Literally.
yeah, it's
Literally.
so over the top. Like it's just like old school kung fu, and it's. Then he has to learn the move, the palm of the hidden strike or something like that. And like the crazy bitchy landlord and her, no backbone gambling husband. They're actually like former kung fu masters and it's just a bonkers movie. If you haven't seen it, it's on Tubi. Pause this podcast right now and go watch it. If you're driving, pull over. But same record.
And download it.
Well, Pluto gave me a list. It gave me Top Gun Maverick. So apparently I'm all over that movie. Then to Blended, to Four Brothers. That's a
I like Four Brothers.
That's a
that's a good one there. Yeah,
that's a good one, Nick.
that's a good one.
Did you tell me? I told him I fucked his mother.
Whoa.
What'd you tell him? Same thing. Mark Wahlberg. He's like, no, I told him I fucked his mother. And then I'll just walk out like, where's my shit? I want to go home.
I got the Rambos on here. Grease. I got Chills. They're multiplying. Ooh, Dead Presidents. Encino Man.
Encino Man.
The Godfather.
Wheeze the juice, baby.
It goes from The Godfather to Failure to Launch
I like that movie.
to Congo.
Oh my God, Congo.
Congo.
That is the dumbest fucking movie I've ever seen. I'm trying not to swear too much, but that one deserved it. That movie is so dumb.
Wow. That is a triumph of cinema. How dare you?
Yeah, how dare you?
Spoke to the lady who was in that gorilla.
Yeah. But what do we phrase that?
Who
Yeah.
operated the gorilla.
And this is she did her best job with the material given. But the material given.
No material. It was the animatronic gorilla.
It was a gorilla.
It was a gorilla. Amy, hey, Patrick.
But Tim Curry plays a character called Hermocula Homunca or something like that.
Yeah.
What kind of name is that?
Hemolka.
Hamoka.
Yes. He's
I want to know how much time he had to practice saying that.
Frappuccino sounds good right now.
what?
Mocha Frappuccino. Yeah.
Orange mocha frappuccinos.
Oh, Jesus. Ooh, Ghost Rider.
I mean, a lot.
Why would I want to watch
Prince
this?
die in a tragic gasoline spraying accident. Who cats was that flammable?
Not an Andy Turner.
Hey, I'm not a good Googleizer.
Oh, mine goes from Stripes to Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox story. Love that movie.
Let's do it.
You don't want to.
All right, to our younger audience, this movie won't make any sense to you, but Super Size Me, that documentary.
Yeah, I like that documentary.
Yeah. It's one of the few I've actually seen. But if you don't know about this movie, this documentarian's like, I'm just going to eat breakfast, eat McDonald's for a full month, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And he does it, and he goes from like $190 to almost 300 pounds.
Well, not just that; it's his whole overall health and
Yeah,
everything.
like-
So
You see him go to the doctors, like continuing
But his budget was fine.
Yeah.
yeah, and he had to. The rules were he had to have 3 meals every day. He had to go there, and he could only get the supersize. This is back when they would do supersize.
Yeah, that's not a thing anymore.
Yeah, it's been gone for a while. I think that movie killed it.
Yeah.
But
On the dollar menu.
but he couldn't order it supersized. He had a way to see if they asked him. So if they never asked him if he wanted to have it supersized, he wouldn't. But it almost happened every time.
Yeah.
It's like, I guess we'll have it supersized then.
Because it's upson.
Yep. For 25 cents.
Yeah. Now it's fucking $8.
Yeah. French fry is $17.50.
Tubi's been recommending me this movie hard, and it's almost working. I may watch it, but it's like a horror movie, so I'm not really sure. It's a Nick Cage horror movie called Mom and Dad.
Okay.
You ever heard of this movie?
No.
So the only reason why it kind of interests me is a teenager and her little brother must survive a wild 24 hours during which a mysterious mass hysteria makes parents turn violent towards their kids.
I might watch that. That sounds like
Stars Nick Cage, Selma Blair, and the other two, and Annie Winters and Zachary Arthur. I don't recognize those names.
I like Selma Blair too.
Yeah.
She's fun.
Yeah.
What's that?
But the problem, yeah, that's my
Hellboy.
no.
Cruel Intentions.
Thank you.
Patrick still on OnlyFans.
And then it goes to Fahrenheit 9/11.
That's actually
That's a big jump.
that's actually not a bad movie though. I mean, it's if you like that director, you've got to really
Michael Moore.
yeah.
Mhm.
He's one of those where some of his movies I've enjoyed or can appreciate or they're well done, and then there's some that I'm just like, oh, he's just looking for a fight.
Yeah.
Like Bowling for Columbine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's Harry Crumb?
Oh, I love Who's Harry Crumb.
I'm not a Bill Murray fan.
And then to a movie called Bronson.
Where does that sound familiar?
A post office robbery winds up condemning a young man to 3 decades in solitary confinement where his alter ego as Charles Bronson is born.
Stars Tom Hardy. If I had my alter ego as Charles Bronson.
Right?
Charles Bronson was like, he's a unique guy to try to describe as an actor. You've had to really have seen his movies. He was like the tough guy, but he really wasn't that tough. But he was the everyman.
Mm-hmm.
He was like the man's man of that time. Like he was the man's man
I
cop.
thought that was Lee Majors.
Yeah, well, no, he was too. But I'm sorry, like back in those times for cop movies, because before you had two different types of people. You had like your Dirty Harry types,
Yeah.
and then you had your Charles Bronson types. But yeah, he was just such a unique type of actor. Like I don't really know. Like if you looked at him and looked at the movies, you're like, well, he's not really all that fit. Like he wasn't into the karates or anything like that. But somehow he was just like that tough cop that like the New York style.
Yeah.
You just old school. You didn't mess with him.
So, like, I mean,
Oh, this is maybe
Robert De Niro, like everything he's got for Casino and Goodfellas and, everything else he's done. And you just throw him in a dang movie now. And it's like, all right, well, because the new one that's coming out is, oh man, what is this one? It's the Fockers movie where he's the son, the oldest son is growing up and getting married. And, oh, damn it. Now I got to look it up.
Ooh.
Thought I had it right there.
But the Hudsucker Proxy.
I like that movie too.
Yeah,
Tim Robbins. Yeah, that's a weird movie.
Yeah.
Like the whole concept of it, it's like it's like Coen Brothers that did that because it feels like a very Coen Brother type movie.
Yeah, Coen Brothers.
You can tell it by like watching that movie. It's just weird.
Well, it kind of reminded me of like Trading Places because if you haven't heard of this movie, it's basically the owner, chairman of the board, president, CEO of this large corporation dies, and the board of
He
directors
kills himself.
like, I was going to be polite about it, but yeah, he kills himself. So the board of directors just want to tank the company and sell it off for parts and just be done with it. So they install Tim Robbins, who's a mailroom clerk, as the new CEO and president, and he just starts making like general Joe Schmo ideas and plans, and it just starts working.
Comes up with the hula hoop.
Yep.
It's basically a major league, but for for a different type of thing, not baseball.
Right.
If they want to tank the team,
So the new Meet the Parents movie is called Focker-in-Law, and it's Ariana Grande is marrying the oldest son.
Oh God.
And so there's a scene in there of Greg comes around and Robert De Niro's got her hooked up to the to the lie detector.
Oh, God. Well, Robert De Niro, he either was good at playing like just tough guy roles or comedy.
Yeah.
Like he was just really good at being funny.
Mm-hmm.
Don't really know why, he just was. Like there was that what's it called? I think it was called The King of Comedy or something. They did a movie where he was completely unlike his normal role. He was trying to be a comedian and he just wasn't doing well, and then he ends up at the end of it, he basically ends up holding up a late night talk show person live on air like hostage.
Oh,
So he
kind
can
of like at the end of the Joker.
yes, okay, yes.
Yeah.
Yep. It's actually almost mirrors that. So
Hmm. That's interesting.
So here's a movie I know you like, Tony, The Reanimator.
yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say I love it. It's a B movie about a guy who's reanimating dead people.
Yeah.
There's a very unique scene in that movie, which I will tell you offline, or I can say it online. It's kind of like Frank, or actually, I've related more to Frankenhooker,
Oh, okay. Didn't know that was a movie.
which is an actual movie. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a Skinamaster.
No, it's not. It's actually it's just some goofy B movie about a guy who's trying to.
Create a personal hook.
Well, he lost his girlfriend, so he's trying to recreate one, and he takes all these.
Well, nowadays you'd be a robot.
But he gets stressed, and when he gets stressed, he gets these migraines. And in order to relieve his migraines, he gets a drill and drills holes into his head.
Oh,
Yeah.
so Sage from The Boys.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, pretty much.
But right after
Line straight there.
but right after Reanimator is a movie called Another Round.
Another round. I don't know about.
4 friends, all high school teachers, test the theory that they will improve their lives by maintaining a constant level of alcohol in their blood.
Okay.
All right.
Plot twist.
Buddy Games Part 3.
It
Yeah,
stars, it stars Mad Mikkelsen.
Oh my God.
God almighty.
Did you ever watch Polar?
No, I don't think so. Wait, is that the one where he was a hitman?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, I did see
Okay.
that one.
Made me so angry. As I was explaining the movie to you,
The-
so excited.
The original 1922 Nosferatu,
Oh, that's a good watch.
right next to Headhunters. Roger funds his luxurious life in Norway by stealing valuable art, but a risky heist involves a prize painting leaves him a haunted man.
Haunted.
No, is that like the Thomas Crown affair?
That's what I
Basically.
Like, is that essentially the fucking plot?
Yeah, it's the Thomas Crown Affair in Oslo.
Ah, gotcha.
It's the plot to The Lion King.
Okay. It's called Hamlet. I've seen that.
It's a lion. Oh my God. You can't sue me, Disney.
Nope.
I'll try.
I didn't do it.
Sue Gavin. Gavin did it.
He did it.
Didn't you, Gavin?
He ceased it.
So I'm back to HBO Max real quick, Tony.
Okay.
So it's recommended me The Mummy with Brendan Fraser. Solid movie.
Yeah, we know you love that.
Then Prometheus, arguably one of the worst alien movies ever made.
Okay.
And then One Battle After Another. I did not like that movie.
That's one with DiCaprio.
Yeah. Where he's like a former freedom fighter.
Yeah.
And he's kind of like off his rocker now.
Yeah.
I couldn't get into it. I tried multiple times. Did you guys ever see it?
I think I saw that one.
I never watched it. I was going to because I think it was on Plex.
Yeah.
I
was
just didn't get a chance to sit down and watch. It's one of those movies I really wasn't prepared to watch
Mm.
or wanted to. I'd be like, wait.
They make it kind of like wacky and crazy in the trailers, but it's kind of like a very more serious than the trailers make it out to be. It won an Oscar. It wasn't like best movie or picture or anything like that. But I couldn't. Genuinely. It's not a bad film. It's just I couldn't.
Yeah.
It's not for me.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is there's certain movies where I just have not, like some people have been telling me, you got to watch this, I'm like, I just have not had the wherewithal to sit down and say, I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
But sometimes I do this and then I end up liking it. What are you going to do? Happy accidents? Forced enjoyment? Whatever you want to call it. I got The Monuments Men next to Nacho Libre.
Monuments Man is really good.
But right next to Nacho Libre.
Nacho.
Harlem Nights and then MI3. Couldn't get more.
He's away
opposite.
from the big time.
Real quick, going to Nacho Libre, there's a show out there with Patrick Warburton called Rules of Engagement.
Mhm.
And there's a throwaway scene just for comedic effect, and Patrick Warburton goes up to his wife and he says, "You remember how like that DVD service said that we never returned a DVD, and we argued so much we got that representative fired. She's like, yeah. She's like, oh God, no. He's like, don't complain. We now own Nacho Libre for free.
Nacho Libre.
we got the worker fired.
That's Chris.
But we now own it.
It's all right. It's here.
It's free. That's good times, man. But I'm going through here. That's just like some of the stuff. But I have like the Zodiac to the Golden Child,
Oh,
which I'm not upset about that. But then
As a kid, I loved the Golden Child.
I want the knife.
only a man whose heart is pure can wield the knife, and only a man whose ass is narrow can get down his ass. As mine is such an ass, I shall have it.
So I'm in HBO Max. It's recommended me Mickey 17, which if you,
I've seen it. It's all right.
It's good.
I'm still confused on whether or not I like that movie. It's weird. It's just
Someone just came up and
See weird.
yeah,
What?
it's meant to be weird.
Yeah. But then it follows it up with a movie called Dust Bunny. Have you guys seen this movie?
No.
Yeah.
Let me read you the description and let me know what this movie should actually be called.
Dust Bunny.
In this fantastical, wicked, invented film, a 10-year-old girl joins forces with her hitman neighbor to confront each other's monsters. Now, what movie does that actually sound
The
like?
Professional.
Yeah, thank you.
It's just
Yeah.
like an updated version of Leon the Professional.
You know.
And Leon the Professional, that movie kicks ass.
Oh yes.
And it's Natalie Portman's first role, I think.
Freaking Gary Oldman
Yeah.
freaking the hell out.
I read an interview about that, and it's like,
That yell that he did.
yeah, he's like,
He didn't do that in any take.
Mm.
In every take, he's like, I want to bring everyone. And they go, and they question him. He goes, everyone? He goes, everyone. And like all the rehearsals, he did like that. And then to like set the tone of like freak out, that whole scene, like he turns around and just screams at everyone. So like every take that he did, he was just playing like he kept the same demeanor. And then that one, he just flipped it.
And
and they're like, yeah, we kept that one.
And it's like, yeah, this is the one.
And that's why that movie kicks so much ass.
Yes.
If you married
Oldman losing his shit. That's it, half of the movie.
and Natalie Portman's first role, and the French actor, I can never remember his name, but he's been in a bunch of stuff.
Jean-Claude Lamalala.
I honestly thought you were telling me the name.
No, I'm not telling you the name. That's just completely made up.
But
Jean-Luc Picard.
it's from 1992,
Yeah.
somewhere around there. If you haven't seen it, track down a copy and watch it. Leon the Professional is an amazing movie. And then I don't know, I don't even know if I would recommend Dust Bunny, because this seems like a giant.
Just watch Dust Bunny. What's it gonna hurt if you do?
Yeah.
Oh, and then Sinners is next. Oh my God.
Oh, Sinners.
I like Sinners.
Yeah. And then 65, which I would have, that was a Netflix movie, wasn't it?
What is it?
The Adam Driver movie?
So.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's on HBO Max now.
And?
Well, Netflix usually doesn't play well with others, so I'm kind of wondering.
Well, but it wasn't, it was from I think was it Paramount maybe?
Could be.
Not Paramount, because they're still technically their own.
Yeah.
MGM? Is that who?
Which would be Amazon, so they won't play
Yeah,
well.
that's what I was saying. Well, the studio before it, is still like, they, still had standalone contracts where they could be play on certain streaming services. Like they still had to honor it.
Yeah.
And then
I'm
I'm
sure they
watch.
pay money to Prime for each,
But I just got rid of Netflix, that's why I'm not on there. But before I got rid of it, I saw Halo was on there.
Yeah.
So Paramount's doing real well. And then now it's recommended.
Maybe if Prime could have bought them sooner, we'd have another season.
Yeah. What he said.
Not saying anything.
I think you're saying a lot.
Fall of Reach was awesome. I love that episode.
I read the book and I thought that was great, and the video game.
Well, I was gonna say the video game was killer, but
Yeah. And then it wants me to watch Weapons, which no, I'm not doing that. I
Watch Weapons. Watch Weapons.
I heard it's messed up.
Watch Weapons. You'll be all right.
you get to see Wong freak out.
It's either that or we make you watch Hondo. It's a John Wayne movie.
Oh,
Al Bundy was always a big thing. I'm watching Hondo. Ah, Peg. Yeah, I just want to come home and watch Hondo. No, Al, we got to go out and buy more shoes.
the original Blair Witch Project.
Interesting.
I've seen it,
I hope you did.
and most people did, and that's what spawned the handycam genre.
Yeah.
The found footage release.
Yeah.
Release.
Well, then after that, we got the original Cloverfield, which was handycam.
Yeah.
And then we got that one where like they sealed off an apartment building, and like the reporter was walking around with like a night vision.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a zombie.
An outbreak of
Yeah.
rabies.
There or something like that.
Virus or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it was. Yeah. Yeah, she gets assigned to this fire department, and they go in to take the call, and
And then Paranormal Activity came out, and it was all over from there.
Yeah, then we stopped making those kinds of movies.
Yeah, because
freaking everybody out.
How is she getting drug out of the bed? There were so many debates on that if that was real or not.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way. There's no way. Look at it. Look at it. There's nobody could have gotten that to her like that. There's no strength.
This is the one with Anthony Mackie. Oh yeah,
Anthony Mackie.
well, it's a movie called Elevation, which I've seen.
Yeah. Bizarre.
I bet
Yeah.
they're elevated.
I wouldn't say. I'm not
We
saying.
didn't elevate it very well.
No.
Also, on your new phone, I can see Wayne's World 2. Where's the first one?
Wait, well.
It's above.
Oh, okay.
I was just scrolling. Calm down. It's there somewhere.
It's somewhere above. Don't worry about it.
Airplane. We're getting there. Still scrolling. I know I passed it. There it is.
Oh, okay. So you just gotta watch Wayne's World and then a bunch of crap, and then you get to see.
No, We Own the Night wasn't a bad movie.
Yeah.
Fright Night wasn't a bad movie.
The Meg 2 was, and I've seen that.
Yeah.
I like the first one. The second one, not so much.
Mine goes from Hannibal to Serendipity.
Huh.
That's
That's a unique combo.
yeah.
That's a thing.
It's from So I Married an Axe Murderer to Beverly Hills Cop.
I mean, those are solid movies.
Yeah, they're good. I mean, I enjoy them both. I don't know if I could watch one right after the other
Yeah.
because they're two different styles.
Mine goes from the Smurfs to Avatar: Fire and Ash.
Nice.
I would just watch Smurfs twice.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, I'll skip that one and watch Season of the Witch because I really like that.
Which one?
Season of the Witch with Nicolas Cage and Ron Perlman.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I thought you were talking.
I go from Memento to Marie Antoinette.
Ooh, that would be a fun watch.
Oh.
I would love to go. I do want to watch Memento again. Remember Sammy Jenkins?
Now I'm starting to get into the animated portion. Garfield, Goldbeak,
Garfield, Goldbeak.
Migration.
I go from Insidious to Wilson.
I like Wilson, man. Oh, you know what? Actually, I forgot. That is another movie I watched recently. Not Wilson. But Wilson made me think of Castaway. Castaway made me think of this other movie, that one Sent Help.
Oh, yeah.
I actually just got to watch that recently.
Adams?
Yeah, it was
I
not bad.
Wanted to see that.
It was not bad, I gotta say.
Rob, can we hurry up?
Well, I had a friend of mine's Hulu, so it's on there, so I was able to.
Oh, it's on. Oh, that's right.
I was able to watch it on the Hulu's.
I guess I got to pause My Handmaid's Tale and watch it.
There you go.
I go
Hulu.
Constantine to Batman Begins to The Dark Knight Rises.
They're coming out with a second Constantine.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, what?
Yes. Constantine 2 is in the works.
I think
That movie, everybody who saw it loved it, but financially, that movie was a huge bomb.
Well, a lot of movies get that way. Then they become cult classics.
Yeah.
And
And I love that movie, Constantine. I thought that movie. was
Yeah,
great.
I thought it was really good.
The show was just as good, but they canceled that after like 4 episodes or something like that.
I didn't even watch the show.
Show was really good.
Never knew that was a show.
Up
Mhm.
there, you didn't know there was a show.
When I was today years old. No.
Yes.
So I have The Equalizer,
Okay.
The Ninth Gate,
Oh,
and then Fern Gully 2.
I would watch Ferngully after the Ninth Gate.
No, the 2.
Oh, I would watch the second one. That was-
I don't remember watching the second one. I can't remember if I did. I love the first one.
The first one was like a lumberjack gets like miniaturized and starts hanging out with,
Yeah,
like the
right.
berry.
It's the bat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Just want to remember.
Excuse me?
I have like
crossed
93. I was like 8 when that came out. So
oh man.
Yeah. That.
come on, use your words, God.
Hulka. He's
That's Tim Curry.
Tim Curry is the voice of Hexus.
Homokashino.
Pacino.
So he's no longer. Now,
Well, I was getting there in my brain, and it was going to the most recent file. So shut up.
I go from wedding dresses to Glass.
Now I would watch
Wow,
that
that-
combination.
I would watch that. Would be an interesting combination. You end
And then-
Wedding Crashers and just go right into Glass.
And then
Yeah.
Twister and Black Adam. And then Happy Death Day.
I'd watch Twister then Happy Death Day. Skip Black Adam.
Yeah.
You know, and then The Watchmen. Ooh, that's a good movie.
Ooh, The Watchmen. Yeah, watch Black Adam and then that into The Watchmen.
Yes.
That would be a better combo.
And then Lego Batman.
Lego Batman.
I'm so confused.
Boys in the Hood to Rise of the Planet of the Apes.
Wow,
That's a total shift right there.
That is solid right there.
So Gavin, do you have any more before we start wrapping up?
The A-Team and then the Heat. I'm not Gavin.
I would
say
watch
that.
the crap out of that. That's an
Yeah.
amazing combo.
Then it goes straight to Steel Magnolias.
Okay. Now you lost me. But I love that AT movie, and I'm so pissed that it's never getting a sequel. They fly a tank in the movie.
Well, it takes kind of falling.
Well, it's a whole
trying
scene.
to fly that tank.
Yeah.
Are they trying to shoot down that other drone? No. Jessica Biel in that movie is so good.
Well, I mean, I have Couples Retreat next to Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the shitty one.
So,
Sorry, Johnny.
Yeah.
okay, all AP winners.
Not a good one for you.
Wasn't your fault. We're
Yeah,
not
it's
saying it's your fault.
But I like the Tim Chalamet.
Timothy Chalamet. Nah, I fucked that up.
All right.
I also like that someone
No, Walter was very good.
someone made fun of him. Like, Tim Chalamet. It sounds like some shit that Adam Sandler would make up in one of his movies. And then it's like him at the, I think at the Oscars.
Yeah, but
He's
yeah.
all in his like sweatpants
Yeah.
and everything. You go, Chalamet! That's like, yeah. Now we made it real.
Now I haven't watched it yet, and I started watching it and I put it down because I wasn't sure I felt that with him in it, that Marty Supreme.
Yeah.
Guys,
Is that like about him like playing in
Pong.
ping pong, right?
Yeah. But I was like, I started watching. I'm like, I don't really know if I even like this. Like,
I didn't like it. Kept popping up for me too, but I kept reading in the description is like everybody makes fun of him for trying to just pursue his weird dream, and then he goes and pursues the weird dream. Like, what's the weird dream? Like, you're not dragging me.
Ping pong.
Yeah, you're not dragging me in to watch this movie with this description.
all of a sudden, Freddy Krueger pops out.
All right. Also known by the Chinese as ping pong.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just
Songs of Fury.
I was watching.
Yeah, I'd rather watch that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I just haven't made my mind up if I'm gonna finish it or not because it's like it really wasn't that intriguing to me, and it's like more like he's just a real arrogant word. I'm gonna use some other words, but yeah,
But
yeah. So yeah, we are about yep.
Let's final thoughts. How do we feel like the algorithms know us?
Not well at all.
I think 60% of the time it works every
Yeah, it stings the nostrils.
It's quite pungent.
I want to say Tubi does not get me. Like, it really thinks I love Charleston Heston from the 60s, Ben-Hur kind of movies. Which, don't get me wrong, I've seen Ben-Hur. And I've seen Spartacus, but I really don't want to watch all of those movies.
Yeah.
But I think Max gets me a lot better than Tubi does.
Okay.
And I looked on Amazon because I still have the app downloaded. It doesn't have a recommended section for you. So I was like, I'm not using you.
Damn you, Amazon.
Yeah.
Damn you, dirty ape.
I've never
Damn you, Jeff Bezos.
That is Patrick saying that. Not
Yeah.
toxic you.
Yeah.
To still be
Wow,
on.
your Prime went away.
Now they charge me double for shipping.
Be glad
And it's taken 2 months.
They charge you for Prime and you don't.
Yeah. What they actually do is they take that and mail it to China and then mail it back.
Yeah.
So I get hit both times with the taxes.
We're sorry. Did you mean Timu?
The only thing I'll say about the recommended ones for me is the chaos matches my brain, but some of the recommendations were not.
Yeah.
I'd say maybe 30% were on point.
like I said,
30 to 40.
I would go 40% for Tubi, and I would go up to like 65, 70 for HBO for me.
Okay.
But I do like, we were talking about these combos. I kind of like, some of them are just like, I
Yeah.
don't know if it's trying to do it on purpose, but like I would watch that movie and leave
Yeah,
right
it's
into
like
the
a
next.
tandem.
Yeah.
The Barbenheimer challenge.
Yeah.
Come up one day with two movies that should be paired together.
We do need another episode.
No, well, we got no. Actually, no, not today.
No. But I mean,
In the
we will need another episode.
Well, yes, we're not ending the show now. It's like, and that's it for us. No, but we'll plan that out.
Create
later.
the next Barbenheimer. I
Yes.
love that idea.
Yes, but it can't be doomsday.
Yes.
It's already been taken.
Yeah, so. But until then, we'll keep you up to date on that. We are running out of time. Keep up to date with us on, we'll give you new information as the weeks go on as to
You know,
celebrations
based on
coming up.
what your algorithms tell us about,
Yeah.
about you.
Yeah,
Like, what
tell us what we should watch.
Yeah. What crazy ass combos are you getting?
PG-13.
Yes.
You can give us the MA stuff.
Yep. And on that note, for Movie Thoughts Chill, we're your hosts. I'm Tony Serrano.
You have a bud?
I'm Patrick Wall.
All right, guys, take care.